Is it time to buy or sell Robinhood stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Robinhood. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a complimentary price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has categorized Robinhood as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.56. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 112.64% since we initially recommended purchasing Robinhood 60 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.88% per day since it has been designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned in the lower part of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, which typically presents an excellent buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $101.33 is breached, this could signify a slower pace of increase and may serve as an early indication of a potential trend reversal. Analyzing the present 3-month trend, we anticipate a possible change of 109.24% over the forthcoming 3 months, with expected returns ranging from 105.20% to 136.40%. In terms of the longer outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 171.16%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 46.17% and 193.22% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $151 and $2.02 and $302.95. Our latest daily update for Robinhood includes the headline, Weaker Technical Forecast for Robinhood as Stock Downgraded to Hold Accumulate. The Robinhood stock price fell by 3.23% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, from $106.77 to $103.32. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.79%, ranging from a low of $101.55 to a high of $107.42. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 3.8% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume decreased on the last day along with the stock price, which is typically a positive indicator as volume should correspondingly follow the stock. On that day, the trading volume fell by 748,000 shares, with a total of 30 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $3.07 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $113.44, while the lowest price was $13.98. Currently, the stock price is 8.92%, or $10.12, below the 52-week high of $113.44, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Robinhood Markets, trading under the ticker HOOD, is poised for notable volatility as it prepares to announce its second quarter earnings after the market closes tomorrow. Analysts expect that the company's transaction-based revenues will showcase strong performance, fueled by increased trading volumes, momentum in cryptocurrency, and a favorable equity environment. This uptick in trading activity positions Robinhood positively, suggesting potential growth that could elevate the stock price in the short term. Furthermore, recent regulatory support in the cryptocurrency sector is likely to make Robinhood more appealing in the market, with heightened investor interest in the stock indicated by its more than 2.5% increase during pre-market trading. Remarkably, the stock has surged over 268% from its lowest points earlier this year, bringing its market capitalization to approximately $95 billion. Looking ahead, the narrative around Robinhood is encouraging. The company is being acknowledged for its innovative strategies and enhancements in its business model, distancing itself from previous controversies. As a founder-run entity, it benefits from a clear vision that emphasizes innovation, thereby instilling confidence in investors who may view Hood as a compelling long-term investment. However, with the current price dynamics indicating that the stock is priced to perfection ahead of earnings, investors should exercise caution regarding the immediate aftermath following the earnings report. The inherent volatility of Robinhood stock could result in significant price fluctuations, influencing both short-term trading strategies and long-term investment decisions within the sector. Analyst Ratings. On Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Hood an overweight rating along with a hold action. On Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, Citigroup reported giving Hood an outperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 7th of July, 2025, Citigroup indicated a neutral rating for Hood, also with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, Barclays provided Hood with an overweight grade, again accompanied by a hold action. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, Goldman Sachs rated Hood as a buy with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Robinhood stock an overall neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a sell as well. In terms of return on investment, analysts recommend the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Robinhood. The Robinhood stock currently shows a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this indicates a general buy signal, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $103.59. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $90.90. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, there are some negative signals that could impact the near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, July 18, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by approximately 5.85%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The trading volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces the overall risk as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 8 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 134 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 69 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 68 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 57 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Robinhood. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $97.98 and $93.63. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Robinhood finds support just below today's level at $97.98. If this support is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $93.63 and $92.33. This stock has average movements during the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved $5.88 between high and low, or 5.79%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 4.27%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Robinhood, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of July. 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 31 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Robinhood. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Robinhood is at $104.34. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Robinhood encounters its first support level at $97.98. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Robinhood from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On July 25, 2025, pinner Jeffrey Tzvi executed an insider sale of 5,864 shares of Class A common stock. On July 24, 2025, Bot Beiju conducted an insider sale of 418,338 shares of Class B common stock. On July 24, 2025, Bot Beiju also conducted an insider purchase of 418,338 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Bot Beiju executed another insider sale of 418,338 shares of Class A common stock. On July 16, 2025, Tenev Vladimir performed an insider sale of 385,485 shares of Class B common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 23.209. In total, insiders purchased 9,442,413 shares and sold 15,196,727 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $97.88, reflecting a decline of 5.26%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top that was identified 7 days ago. Is Robinhood stock a good buy? Robinhood exhibits several positive signals. However, we believe these are insufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this time, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate in this position while we await further developments. Given some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have revised our analysis from a buy recommendation to a hold status since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 30th of July, we anticipate Robinhood will open higher by approximately 77.5 cents, starting at $104.10. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult a financial advisor before making any decisions about buying or selling securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to show your support by liking and subscribing. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.